people start to realize that our differences aren't as big as they seem.
I couldn't really understand the magnitude of what was going on.
I know a lot of people were affected.
You know, it's still that divide.
From the All Indiana Podcast Network and Wish TV, this is Our City, Our Voice.
You look a lot different at it.
Everybody was kind of spinning about what it was and what was happening.
Everything's changed.
Everything's changed.
What can 160 years of experience teach you about the future? A lot, especially when it comes to protecting what matters. At Pacific Life, we've helped people and businesses confidently embrace the future with life insurance, retirement income, and employee benefits. With strategies built on strength and trust, and a promise to be here for you today and tomorrow. Ask a financial professional how Pacific Life can help you today. Pacific Life Insurance Company, Omaha, Nebraska, and in New York. Pacific Life and Annuity, Phoenix, Arizona.
Reminders of this nation's painful history show in the lives of people of color every day. One way is inequities, many of which are the result of systemic racism. When looking at 25 states with the largest number of black women working full-time, numbers show black women are paid half to 2/3 cents on every dollar paid to white men. That's according to the national advocacy group, the National Partnership for Women and Families. We'll break this down now with Wish TV contributor Emil Ekiyor once again here with us to help us talk about this. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So, I was looking at this, getting ready for us to talk about this, right? The median wage loss for black women when compared to white men amounts to something like $21,000 per year. We're talking about this in April 2024. Why are we still talking about this?
Unbelievable numbers. Those numbers are staggering. Let's start off by saying we have some amazing black women professionals here in this city, especially, and all over America. We've seen the rise of black women. Data shows black women are starting businesses at a higher rate than any other demographic. Data shows black women are more educated, attending and finishing college at a higher rate. So when you share those numbers, when I read those numbers, really amazing numbers to see, and can't believe it's that way in 2024.
So why do you think that's still a thing we're talking about?
I think we are still, like we said before, right? We're still in a growth phase, right? Let's not forget, it wasn't too long ago women couldn't vote. Women couldn't do so much in this country. And we've seen things happen to kind of eliminate that, but we're still in that phase of women overcoming. And then for black women, it's even a lot worse. It's like they started from a deficit and are gaining ground. And professionally, we see when we work with women, I have 7 sisters, so I see my sisters and some of the things they go through. My wife, and they're all amazing professionals, unbelievable professionals. So I see it in my life on a daily basis, and I'm still amazed that we live in times like this. It's unexplainable.
So we're talking about financial issues, right, that are brought about by the issue we're discussing, the pay wage gap. Are there other financial issues that can come about because of this?
Well, let's say this. The pay wage gap has a detrimental effect, especially in our black communities, where the data shows a lot of our families are single-parent families. So the woman is carrying the brunt of leading the family. And now when she's not getting paid enough for the work she's doing, it has a detrimental effect on the family as a whole and our community as a whole, because they're working harder, right? They're trying to overcome, they're trying to achieve, they're trying to grow professionally, but then every week when they get the check is less.
A little less. I want to wrap this up. We have just a few more seconds here by asking you what needs to change in a culture that allows that to happen.
But we all need to speak up, like we are doing with 2 Mills, talking about this issue, and we need to speak up a lot more about this issue. A lot more people need to stand with women and say this is wrong. This should not happen and should not be happening in our country today. And really, we don't have enough of those voices coming up and speaking out loudly about this.
Okay, we have to leave it there. Appreciate your time, sir. That is Wish TV contributor Emil Ekiyor. Thank you again for your time.
Thank you.
Discover more at wishtv.com. And when you follow Wish TV on Facebook, check out more podcasts from the All Indiana Podcast Network now at allindianapodcastnetwork.com.